It all started now. This day's a turning point in my life. The day I begin living my life from the inside out. And I am transformed. I am transformed. Transform my life. As took my first step, I learned to achieve such a beautiful world. Such a beautiful world. Such a beautiful world. Such a beautiful world. Illuminates all around me. Transform my life. As I took my first step, I learned to achieve such a beautiful world. Such a beautiful world. Illuminates all around me.
Hi everybody, my name is Maria Mirkovich, your host for Family Today. Today's show is very exciting, and this show includes art, culture, and entertainment. Today's topic will be on the secret of happiness, a formula for happiness. And guess who we have on for our guest? Christy Mirkovich. Here she is, Christy Mirkovich.
Hi Maria, thank you so much for having me once again.
You're welcome.
I'm very happy to have been able to come and share today. You must excuse my attire, but I've been running around all day, so.
You look beautifully. I was gonna say, what were you doing? I know you just dropped by and wanted to say hello to the viewers.
Yes, I'm so happy to see everybody. I've been involved in so many different things. My husband and I just purchased a home. We've been very active with doing different projects at home.
I could imagine.
As well as at work. I think this is the busiest time, but the one thing that I want to stress is that we're actually involved in something really great, and that's near and dear to my heart. We're involved in the breast cancer walk, the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer at Overpeck Park in Leonia at 9 a.m. Please come out and show your support. If you can't make it or walk, there's a lot of other things that you can do. You could also donate online or reach out to Maria on her show. She'll have a link for that later.
Yes.
But it's something that's been very special to us.
What a wonderful way for you to give of yourself. You are so busy. You recently got married. How long is it that you've been married?
Oh, about 30 years now. No.
See, you asked the guy, it's like 30. You asked the girl, it's 2 years, 3 months, and 4 days.
Well,
oh, you know it just precisely.
Well, we do know each other for 15
years.
Going strong.
Going strong.
But we've been married now for 3 and...
2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yeah. 2.5 years.
But you know each other since, how old were you?
We were 15. We
16.
just, on September 23rd, celebrated our 15-year anniversary where we went to go see the movie The Commitments.
What is that about?
It's my choice. So.
Yeah. It's about a rock band.
You want to take your credit?
It's about a rock band, but, it talks a lot about commitment and...
Right. Well, at the time, obviously, we were so sophisticated at the time at 15 and 16. No, we weren't. we were just happy to go out on a date and be together. But as Christy pointed out, it was about a band that did have some difficulties, but regardless of their different points of view, they were committed to each other in making the band work. So
I never heard of this. This is the first
Yes.
time.
Yeah. Wasn't a major film. I guess it was
But it was meaningful to you.
It was meaningful to us.
It was a formula for your happiness.
It was
Absolutely.
a formula.
Well, would you say that?
Yes,
definitely
and we
say
actually
that.
bought the DVD and we watch it once a year just to remind ourselves about our commitment to each other.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. So what else is in this movie? What does it say?
Well, basically, it's about, like I said, a band that really was just coming along on its own, and regardless of how many bumps they hit along the road, regardless of the fact if they did not see eye to eye or whatever the reason, they did stay committed to each other and making it work. Little did we know, obviously 15 years later.
Oh my God.
We are committed to each other in making it work.
Absolutely.
We love each other.
Yes.
Even no matter how big or small the bumps in the road are, we're always there for each other. And the funny thing is, we never fight. We never fight. I mean, 90% of the time, he's my best friend. 90% of the time, I'm his best friend. There's that 10% of the time where we can't be near each other.
Doing what, for example?
Well,
If you're painting, for example?
Well, no, if we're painting, we're very involved, but, you know,
I
but
remember when I was over your house and I helped paint. Remember?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
And I didn't
that's-
want to stay next to him either.
Well, sometimes, you know, they say, you know, those people, sometimes people that work, you know, are very headstrong about what they need to do and they're
Yes.
focused, so,
It's
Yeah.
a leadership in him.
yeah.
But
You are a leader.
as a family, we all committed. We should be committed, no, but we all committed to completing the job, and regardless of the fact, we completed our objectives.
Would you say that that is a formula for happiness too?
I
mean, you worked very hard, for example, okay, this example is coming up for me. You worked very hard to make each room the best color, the best beautiful thing that you could have, because you're going to be in that house all the time. So would you say that that's also happiness when you, there was the whole family there helping. Your dad was there, you know, Christopher's parents were there. Would you say that that made you happy, you know, completing all the
Well, I would say there's different core elements in everyone being involved, and different principles of being of having that family bond and the familial piety and happiness. Only because it's, you know, we're there to accomplish everything together as a
Absolutely.
family.
As a family, yes.
Yes, the in-laws were there helping
Yeah.
out,
And
and it's good that they get along. But even regardless of the fact, you could see that there's all the commitment driven to, you know, for one goal, and that's the happiness of the family.